Hello, thanks for dropping in. You may have seen this screen before. I was trying to load this game that is supposedly on here, but it does seem to go off into Never Never Land. And so I'm about to give up on this and take this disc and set it over here. But first, I have a story to tell. Well, I'm letting this go on because, stranger things have happened in these long loading things that, something could happen. For example, like this ice pick thing seems, I don't know, maybe it's some hacker group and their signature thing, which is all beautiful, but the thing isn't loading. So I thought I would just leave it, just see. I went away for a while, and it's still not working. So it is time, and I suspect if I take it out, it won't even miss it, because it's off and Never Never Land. So that's another disc stuck over here. But what I did want to show you was something that I had happened to me just moments ago that I realized, uh-oh, this is something. So, I turned on the 64, went to load a directory, and started getting funny characters. So it wouldn't work. And I was like, what? What's going on with this? So I type in L, O, and I get 3 Qs. Type in O, I get more Qs. Qs. I'm like, okay. I thought to myself, oh my God, I'm watching a 64 come to pieces in front of my eyes. But then I remembered. See, in the midst of this, I thought, well, maybe indeed this game, which is trying to load, needs some sort of acknowledgement to say, yo, do something, press a key, press F1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, to, let me go on. So I did, in fact, move the joystick to port number 2, and indeed, the auto fire was on. And that, see, the keyboard and joystick number 2 are closely related and indeed connected, sort of. So, if you see, this now works. Oh, you know what? Sorry. That disc that I just gave up on has 2 sides. So, we'll just try and load the directory from it. And it loads. And what do we see? Mr. Do. Oh, maybe it's I don't know what it is. Well, let's see. Let's load, quote, asterisk, quote, comma, 8, comma, 1. That's not the comma. And just see what happens. Something happens. I bet you it's going to come up and say ice pick. Okay, things are ice pick. And it seems to have gone away again into oblivion. Maybe, who knows, maybe this is the name of the people that made this, and there's supposed to be some dongle in or something. I don't know. But I bet you I'm not going to wait a whole long time. I pop this out. It doesn't care. It's already given up. So, you know what? I'm just going to set that aside. And I'm going to turn this off. When I turned the drive off before, look, weird things happen. Why? I don't know. But anyway, I'll turn the computer back on. And just to show you again the number of things that can happen if you have a joystick connected to the keyboard. So here I have it. This is a quick shot, and I don't have the fire. Oh, that's all right. Protect thing. Okay, that's okay. I don't have the fire button on. But I'm pushed. Oh, that went weird. Okay, I've got the joystick pushed to the left, and weird things are happening. And certainly, if I press the fire button, oh, well, yeah, I'm getting the Q instead of the O. And if I put the auto fire on, then that's a, oh my, wow. That's a sure way to have a disaster. Anyway, if you indeed have a joystick connected to port number 2, and it is leaning over, or you have the auto fire on, or some other strangeness, it is possible, in fact likely, that if you go to type something, things may go strange. So, do not be fooled. Do not suddenly summon the repair person or say, oh my golly, my 64 after 30 years has died. It is the joystick that is interfering. Port 2, not port 1 that I found, port 2. So keep that in mind, because if you turn the auto thing off, and if you want to see, this is another disc. Types in just fine. Is it actually going to find anything? It looked like it did. Oop. What happened? Oh, that was interesting. Okay, the auto fire is off. Oh, you just never know. So I'm typing a list, and away it goes. Now, did the cursor get changed? Oh, it did. Isn't that tricky, Wiki Dicky? I see the word ready. I don't see any. Oh, wait, what do we see? G9. Alright, interesting. Somehow or another they have embedded into the directory a way for us to not see the directory. Or it's some error. Anyway, I'm going to ask it to load. Oh, now it is doing things. Now, 6-gun loading. Okay. Interesting. It's a funny thing, though. I have, in fact, seen something like that before, where if you are programming in BASIC and you go into quote mode, in the actual listing on the screen, you can hide things because you've moved the cursor. If it prints, people will see the cursor movements. Anyway, is this really going to work? I don't know. Is any of this going to work? I don't know. But the main reason we're here, oh, something is happening, is to remind you, joystick and port 2, let's still try. If the joystick is in port 2 and has an auto fire, or even if it's tilted, that's interesting. I typed run, and it said, I'm not sure if it's hang, 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 or bang, bang, bang. This is weird. it's not going to work again. It's going to go, and the screen is going to come back. Anyway, enough. I will continue to explore discs and things, but for the moment, keep in mind, beware of the joystick in port 2. Until we meet again, bye for now.